Hey everyone, we just received the absolute best news ever. I am so unbelievably happy. I'm like shaking. I could cry in happiness, yeah? So one of the biggest issues that Merv and I have been having is trying to find long-term accommodation at a camping van, like caravan site, because most people have these like anywhere between 2 weeks and 4 weeks max stays. You can only stay that long and then you have to leave. And if not, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, they've all been like blacked out. And anyway, we'd rung a bunch of places earlier on in the trip, right, when we first left our home in Boyne, at the first caravan park. And Merv had sort of left his details at a number of parks, right, who were like, what's the way to put it, holding on to the information in case there was a way for us to stay. But as far as we knew, we had absolutely no idea where to go, right? And truth be told, it's 11:53, by the way, in the morning on the 16th of December 2025. Happy birthday, Andrew, if you ever see these, which would be interesting. Anyway, so I am getting my doctor a present, right? Doctors can't technically accept presents from patients. So it's coming from Merv. Well, it's coming from both of us, but either way. And what I am getting her, because she is the only person that I am buying a Christmas present for, because this woman has changed my life. As we know, I love her to pieces, and I truly think if we all had mums or people like Elaine in our lives, I honest to God believe the world would be a much more peaceful place. This woman works miracles, and I don't know what I would do without her. And I was trying to get her to give me an idea, right? And she has oil diffusers in her office, yeah? And anyway, I have a mini oil box, right, where the oils go. And I want to get oils for the diffusers to fill up the box, right? But I'm real pedantic, yeah? And because I have my own oils, I know how much it frustrates me, yeah? So I want the labels that go on top of the oils, right? I'm not sure if I have any to actually show you, but I'll see if I do. Right? So like these types of labels, yeah? Now that particular one was just a brand name, but I want the ones that actually have each individual label of which essential oil is what, so that when you open the box you know what you're looking at without having to pull all the bottles out, right? Anyway, I have searched a million places, and everything and everywhere I could have got it had to be posted. And so I was thinking about getting it sent to my sister, because obviously we have to go past there anyway for mail and whatnot. And for those of you who may be confused, because I know a couple of my uni friends are, I love my sister more than anything in the world, and everything happened the way it did because it had to, and I love her even more, if that's possible. And as far as I'm concerned, she will always be a very, very important part of my life. And that's about all I'm going to say about her moving forward. But anyway, I was looking at getting these labels sent to her house. But of course, again, not thinking about the time of the year, none of it would have arrived on time. And my appointment with Elaine is on Monday the 22nd, so next Monday, yeah? And I found a place that I can buy them in store, right? 270 labels for every oil you can think of for $8.80 in store in Sydney. And I just kept saying to Merv, it's not the same, it's not the same, I need it, I need these labels. I can picture it in my head perfectly, right? I want the box engraved, haven't figured out what I want to say on it yet. The first thing that came to mind was, you are truly the best, Elaine. But Merv and I agree that's not quite right. But if anyone out there has something they can think of that would just really sum up how truly amazing I think this woman is, please help me by putting it in the comments. Also, you can directly chat with me now on Google Chat. It's an app. Use my lifestory11@gmail.com email. You should be able to find me. Anyway, so we have put it into the GPS for where we are to where the shop is, right? Because I said to Merv, I need it. I absolutely need these labels, yeah? And so the shop is an hour and a half from where we currently are, headed down the coast, yeah? And so we've gone, okay, we're going to get there and then regroup, right? And we checked, you know, where we can park the trailer and all of that stuff, which is awesome. There's a Bunnings 5 minutes around the corner. So we sussed all of that out. I called the shop to ensure they absolutely had them. And they did. And I was like, please put it aside. I want it at the register aside. I'm literally driving to you for this sheet of labels, right? And then, like I said, we've looked at a bunch of free camping sites so that we were going to drive further on down to wherever we could find, so to speak, that has reception, because I have my therapy session appointment tomorrow. Anyway, the reason I'm so excited is I'm going to open Merv's phone and read out the messages that came through at 11:38, right? Hi Mervyn, site 42 is ready for you now. If the office is unattended when you arrive, please use code to access key safe. Your keys and maps will be inside. To open boom gate, please insert black plastic key into the slot and post on driver's side. Thank you and enjoy your stay. Kim at Bacchus Marsh Caravan Park. And me and Merv looked at each other and went, what? And that's when we remembered they were like semi-holding something for us. But there'd been no confirmation or anything, so I quickly typed in like Bacchus Marsh into his email, right? And yes, if you're confused, Merv and I, we've pretty much access to each other's everything, yeah? Like we have joint bank accounts, which I always find funny telling, like obviously Centrelink, because I'm just about 14 days actually, until I'm 40. And Merv is 73. Like I said, I spent so much time on the phone with Centrelink yesterday that I literally got the lady's supervisor to call me back just so I could fully praise her and how well she did. But anyway, I was saying to Merv, I'm like, we need to ring. Like, I don't know what this is. And we speak to this lady and we're like, so we're still in the central coast of Queensland. We're not going to make that there. And I'm like, she's on speaker and I say something like what's the maximum stay? Like, how long can we stay? And she's like, as long as you want. And I was like, wait, what? As in there's no time cut off? And she goes, the only thing there is that the Christmas Day and Christmas, New Year's, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are blacked out. She goes, so that's the problem. She goes, but otherwise I can book you in after that. And then she must have looked at something and she was like, no, wait, that's not true. She goes, I've already got you booked in. So you're already booked in for Christmas. And I'm like, does that mean like, it was almost like too good to be true, yeah? And I was like, we're only going to need a couple nights from where we are to where we need to be, right? Because we're basically 10.5 to 11 hours away from Melbourne. And I've been using my old address, my sister's address, and my doctor's address, and one of my uni friends' address to average out these amounts, right? But best news ever, this woman we've spoken to has said that the site is completely put aside for us. It's currently put in for checking in on Friday the 19th, so today is, like I said, Tuesday the 16th, but it's indefinite. So once we check in, we can stay as long as we like, and I am unbelievably over the moon, because all we need, we just need to be able to set up a place where we can have the annex set up, get it all out, set it up so that it's all dog proofed outside, to even see that I can put my car in the car park with a big like for sale sign on it, because obviously there is no way we're going to continue to obviously drive like this. Yeah, we need to be in the same car, so I very much have decided I want to sell my car, especially considering my insurance company only insure it for 6.5 grand, and it's a fortune to keep insured and regoed. Other than that, it's fantastic. So we're going to drive the hour and a half. We need to get petrol along the way, but we're going to drive the hour and a half to this store, so I have what I need. And then we've been looking around the place at different oils. So we find some of them at, like, you know, we got to get different kinds, obviously. But one of the things I find with essential oils that's important is that it has to have that, you know, the part that doesn't make the liquid all like fall out, right? But basically what I'm trying to say is we have an indefinite, as long as we need, place to park as of Friday the 19th, or actually from any time today onwards, truth be told. I wish we had have known that prior to today, because I've been trying to get to Melbourne by today pretty much because of a lunch that's happening tomorrow that my friend really wanted me to be at. It's obviously impossible, it's not going to happen, we can't do that, but at the same time we are unbelievably over the moon, because as soon as I've picked up what I need at this place in Sydney, we will then set that place into our GPS and we know exactly where we are going. So I haven't actually done that yet because I picked up the camera to talk to you guys, so I'm super excited. It's been raining a bit and all that here, but it has been really nice to sleep, I'll say that much. Now that we have a place to go, which is awesome, we can just look for free campsites along the way, but we could spend a bit of time in the like suburb of where we're going to be in Sydney looking for things, because Merv very much needs a phone holder for like in the car for his, you know, for using the GPS. I need a new phone stand because I've absolutely no idea where my one is, and we all know how much I like to film my therapy sessions, and I need a new phone case because I really do not like the one that I got for it, and it's pretty smashed up, which is ironic because I have to take it out of the case to use it for the GPS for the holder, because the holders won't hold the cases, right? And so I have not had a case on my phone for many days now, and thankfully it's perfectly in one piece, and I also paid for 3 years extra Samsung warranty care. Anyway, if you've made it this far and you happen to be following my tattoo removal laser treatments, I know there are some of you out there watching for these processes. I'm going to show you what it looks like today, keeping in mind today's Tuesday and I had the procedure done on Friday at like 3:30. So this is where we're at. Oh, that's my handbag. Right, I don't know if you could see that very well, but you can see it's pretty gross, yeah? It's pretty gross, see? The ones on my back look about the same, but we are so excited. Hey Merv, we're so excited. We have a place to go now. Yeah, so we gotta go. Okay, I gotta hang this up, upload it, and we are out of here. I will keep you all updated with where we're at. Bye.